Hey everybody, how is everybody getting on tonight? A few of you guys in the chat, nice and early, always good to see. I hope you've all had a good weekend. I hope you've all had a good day. I've spent all day on the couch recovering. Yeah, I'm a bit worse for wear today. It was my best friend's wedding yesterday, so we had a little drink last night. Suffering it a little bit for it today, but no excuses. We've got a lot to do tonight, and we've got a spin the wheel to take on. I'm actually just going to quickly show that. Let's make sure it's still working. There we go. We have got the spin the wheel. That's ready for tonight. Going to pick out the next drift car that we're going to build. So, plan of attack for tonight. Going to do a couple of races. Want to play about with this Civic that we built on Friday's stream. Our SR20 powered Civic. Felt a little bit better after we'd done the engine swap. Now I know a couple of people suggested to go and buy the DC2 to get the K20 to put into it. It's going to be the plan eventually, but I also want to keep the K20 in the DC5 as well. So it's going to be hard. We'll figure it out at some point. But I'm going to play about with the the SR20 built Civic to start with. Do a couple of races in it tonight. Get onto that spin the wheel. Pick the car. Try and build the car, maybe? And then we'll get into some community play. How does that sound, everybody? Usual culprits, Digital Diesel, the Ranpan, Raspberry Dragon, Digital Diesel again, Daffy, Mazo, Westy. I hope you guys are all doing good. Right, so the plan. Get some of the elite races done. I want to test this car a little bit more. I want to see actually how the SR20 built Civic is. Without a turbocharger it does suck, but we've got to keep it in C2, is it? I think C1 build. We've got to keep it as a C1 for these races here. Now I want to get through some of these elite races, kind of make some more money before we do the spin the wheel. And I think this is probably going to be, maybe not the best way, but the best way for me to do it to get some progression going on. Unlock some more stuff, things like that. So we'll get a few of these done, not too many, we'll get a few of them done. Jump over to that spin the wheel. I'll let you guys decide, do we take the first car on the spin the wheel, or do we do it Eliminator style? Now I know which one I would prefer. Yes, it might take a little bit longer, but I know which one I would prefer. The Eliminator style, it builds a bit of suspense about it. And I think it won't be too long in doing the spin the wheel if we do it Eliminator style, but if you guys just want the first car that pops up, we can do it that way. I don't really mind. It's up to you. You can all choose. Eliminator style or first car. You guys can put it into the chat and decide which drift car you take next. Now, the spin the wheel that I've built for tonight, it is simply C1 and C2 vehicles, purely because I only started building it 10 minutes before the stream went live, and I totally forgot we were doing it tonight. So it's a C1 or a C2 car. But I still think it's going to be fun. We don't know what we're going to end up with. It's going to be totally random. I might get something I hate, or we might find a hidden gem. Who knows? That's going to be the plan. Definite Eliminator says Daffy, so that's cool. We've got a vote for Definitely Eliminator. I would create a poll, but yeah, we're racing. We're not going to create a poll right now. My camera is very dark tonight. Turns out it doesn't like me wearing an orange t-shirt because the light is very poor. It is what it is. It's an Isle of Man TT t-shirt. It's staying on. Good evening, Mikey B. I hope you're well. I had a great day at the wedding. Thank you very much. You bought Forza Horizon 5 yesterday. It's the most beautiful game that you have played. Forza's class. I loved Forza. I've just played too much of Forza to kind of go back and play it again. But yeah, very, very good game overall. That was a nice easy race to kick things off today, wasn't it? Let's just get into the next one. Definite Eliminator, BSD, here we go indeed. I hope you're doing well, my friends. On another note, which crews are we taking on? Right now I'm just doing the elite races for the very first batch because I've never really done any. And I was struggling with them just a little bit with the standard built Civic we had. And then on Friday we put the SR20 motor into it. So I'm just trying to blast away through some of those elites, see what else I can unlock before my luck essentially runs out. And then we'll go from there. Did I see the TDU SC video of tomorrow? Ironically, that was literally the thing I was just about to start talking about before I read the chat. Is anybody excited for TDU tomorrow? I've got a feeling it's going to be very good. Take from that what you will, but I've got a feeling it's going to be very, very, very good, and I think we're going to be very, very happy. I am going to stream it, so there's going to be 2 separate streams tomorrow. Don't I just love putting workload on top of myself? So what we're going to do is I'll set up the live stream for the dev documentary. We'll go live, I don't know, half an hour before, maybe 15 minutes before, maybe half an hour before. Then we can have a little discussion. We can have some speculation what we want to see for season 4 and year 2 roadmap. That may be quite fun. We'll maybe bring some people in from Discord as well, actually put the chat on before we watch the dev documentary. So we'll do all that. We watch the dev documentary, we can have a little discussion after it. We'll have a little bit of a break, and then we'll come back on again with the community. We'll do the community racings on Test Drive Unlimited Soul the Crown for the latest live weekly events, and again we'll probably discuss with it further, bring some people into the chats as well. You guys as always can participate in the racing, not a problem. It'll be a first come first served basis. Hopefully once again we can get full lobbies again. We can have an 8-man lobby, or 8-person lobby if I'm going to be correct nowadays. Yeah, we can have a nice room, and we can discuss everything from the dev documentary, the good, the bad, the in between. I think we're going to see some good things though. I think we're going to see some good things. Yeah, I generally am excited to see what we're going to get, and I'm totally stuck on this wall. What else have we got there? You're hoping that there's optimization. Jesus Christ. You're hoping that there's going to be optimization so you can play it higher than 4 frames per second. Yes, we did see that, Queen. You were struggling with frame rates just the other day. I think that might have actually been last Monday, wasn't it? You were really struggling. A lot of people are. So we do need to see those improvements come to TDU. Hope for the Pagani tomorrow. If the... how did I phrase it? The community-derived leak. That was the video I made. If that's anything to go by, then I've got my fingers crossed for Pagani. I did watch Alex's video just before the stream went live, actually, and he had a little nod towards Pagani as well, so definitely fingers crossed. Hopefully we see more than one Pagani in the game as well. Yeah, I'm hopeful we're going to. I do think we're going to see Pagani. Elite competition progress. Yeah, okay, so we're 4.5 now for the Wild Juniors. Yeah, I've got hope for Pagani. I hope we're going to see more than one. C12 first, Huayra. I'd love to see the Huayra in the game as well. I mean, even not just Pagani, like some older Koenigsegg's and stuff. What was the Koenig? Was it CCR? I believe was one of the older Koenigsegg that was in the old TDUs and stuff. Yeah, a return of some of those older cars. Pagani is obviously a staple point, which I think the vast majority of people are now hoping to see come back to TDU. So yeah, fingers crossed, definitely CC8, yes indeed. Yeah, I think a lot of people are hopeful for Pagani. I think people's hopes are going to be appraised as well, but I cannot confirm or deny anything, unfortunately, for you guys. I will be watching in anticipation along with you all. This feels like the race we just done. I think it is. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we're going to get some different courses just to kind of work our way through this elite rank in the Honda Civic. We'll do a few of these races, maybe until the luck runs out or we get bored, and then we'll get that spin the wheel done. Looking forward to it. I think it's going to be cool. I think there's only been one vote through the comments in the chat, and it was definitely for an eliminator style. So if it stays eliminator style, that's what we're going to do. The elite races are random, yep. It seems that's the case, and I just got absolutely mugged off there. Has my luck already ran out? Jeez. That absolutely sucks. The Utopia would be good. I've never actually used a Utopia in any game, so yeah, that would be a nice addition indeed. Is the Utopia in any racing game actually? I don't know. Mikey B's definitely eliminator style. Cool. 100% weighted towards eliminator style. That's myself and 2 of you guys in the chat, so we're just going to do it. We'll cap it there. We're going to do the spin the wheel eliminator style. I don't think it's going to take too long to do it. It's okay. And it looks like my run has just came to an end for winning these elite races. I've made a mess of this one. Pagani Utopia is in the Crew Motor Festival. There we go. That is a game I've still not played. I have downloaded it. I've just not played it yet. So I was kind of thinking if this game was crap, then we had the Crew Motorfest to kind of fall back on. Turns out this game's fantastic, so I've not yet turned it on but at some point we will take a look at TCM. A lot of people are playing it, so yeah, I want to see what it's all about. How long am I streaming for tonight? I mean, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours maybe? We'll see how we go. I waited till I committed to tonight's stream to see what kind of state I was going to be in. Fortunately, I woke up alright, had some rubbish food, and I kind of got rid of the hangover, so we're not too bad. You might be in the Motorfest tonight. TCM stream incoming. At some point there will be TCM on this channel, 100%, yeah. I mean, it's a big game, it's a big title. I would be wrong to be playing video games, racing games, and not at least try the big titles, if that makes sense. Now, maybe at some point we end up in Forza, that's totally fine. But I've not played the Crew since the very first Crew. I never played the Crew 2, not played TCM. So, yeah, why not? Let's have a look at the Crew TCM at some point. I just don't think it's going to be anytime soon, in all reality. I'm liking this game too much. We're just around the corner for loads of TDU content. Season 4, days away now. And then obviously, Year 2, weeks away now. So there's so much coming out for that. It will be the mainstay, it will be the staple point of the channel, it will be TDU. I'm not moving away from it whatsoever. But at some point we do kind of want that secondary game. Right now it is of course CarX Street, then we'll introduce the Crew Motorfest. It may just become like, you know, Friday nights is CarX Street, Sunday nights is the Crew Motorfest, Monday nights is TDU. I'm trying to think of how else I could do it. Do we do maybe a Monday night, a Wednesday night for test drive, Friday night CarX Street, Sunday night the Crew Motorfest? It sounds like I'm overcommitting already, overpromising. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. I would rather underdeliver and overpromise. At some point, I know I'm going to end up streaming goddamn near enough every single night. That's where I want to get to. I want to make this channel good. And I know I'm very late in the day, let's be honest, to make a YouTube channel, streaming channel. But you guys have got behind me. Again, reverting back to Friday, we hit 1,000. Thank you guys ever so much for that. But yeah, you guys have got behind me. You seem to enjoy yourself when you're here. I enjoy it when you guys are here. We have a good laugh. We've built up a good crowd from the test drive community. So if I start streaming it every day, I don't think I'll be disappointed about that. If I can support it to the fullest extent, guys, I will 100% commit to it. But until I can do that, we'll just see where things go. I won't overpromise. What's going on, Destroyer? I hope you're good. 40 minutes of video tomorrow from TDU, real or fake. As far as I'm aware, it is over 40 minutes long. And that's just going by Alex7's posts in Discord and his YouTube videos that he's been putting out recently. It's 40 minutes or longer tomorrow. They've took what did they take it away from? It's no longer a dev diary, it's now a dev documentary. So I think we should be expecting it to be long. Yeah, pretty long. I mean, they've got a lot to talk about. They've got all of Season 4 to talk about. They've got all of Year 2, 4 separate seasons in there. There's lots to go through. They've got bug fixes to talk about. They've got improvements, the community interactions. They've got a lot to talk about. I assume they're going to talk about where the game was. Obviously on launch, no need to talk about that. But the change from the direction that the game had from launch, you know, the mixed reception, I think it's fair to say, of where the game kind of is, where the whole solar crowny thing is, the futuristic vibe, how we can already see that starting to disappear. I assume there's going to be some form of a nod towards that in the documentary. So if you really think about it, is 40 minutes even that preposterous to think about? Is it even long enough? If we're going to get as much as they say we're going to get, 40 minutes might not even be long enough. It might feel rushed. I hope that's not the case. I think it's a good time for it. So yeah, we'll get on 15 minutes, maybe half an hour before the documentary. If Destroyer, that one, Paku and others are about, we'll jump into a chat. We can talk about it before the documentary happens. We can then watch the documentary as it happens. Once it finishes, we can have a little chat for a bit. Then we'll cut, go and get some dinner, come back on, and we'll live stream some gameplay again with the community and talk about it further. BSD always supports smaller creators. Thank you so much. Humbled by that one, but please, if we do ever get big, don't go away. We'll need you here. We'll definitely need you here. You want TDU4 in Fort del... My god, I can't even say that. You want TDU4 in Fort di Marmi? Sorry for the pronunciation, but I don't know where that is, and I don't even know how to say it. Forte de Marmi. I've got no idea where that one is, Mazo. Please let me know. I've got no idea where that is. I'm sorry for my voice tonight. As I said, I drank a little bit too much last night, and I'm paying for it today. Paying for it today. But it was worth it. It was a good night. It was a very good night. Right. Is this going to be the last race? We're 60 minutes in. We'll see where we are after this race. We've done a few now. A small city in Italy. Very, very nice. I like Italy. Where have I been? I think I've only been to Milan, Rome, and Turin. Oh, we're running out of fuel. We don't want to run out of fuel again. That happened on Friday, and that wasn't good. So this, yeah, we'll make this the last race. Blame the premonition on the hangover. Listen, for as much as I drank last night and for as long as I drank yesterday, my hangover wasn't actually that bad today. Never had a sore head, I was just really lethargic. So I feel like we've done alright. Had a Greg's, had some Iron Brew, sat on the couch, watched TV for hours. What else are you going to do when you're hungover? I mean, in fact, that's a lie. My wife actually dragged me out to do the shopping at 10 o'clock this morning, so maybe the fresh air helped as well. But it was good. It was good. There we go. It's gorgeous there. Your family are from Barry. Very nice. The Greg's always sorts out. It does. Steak bake, sausage roll, Mexican chicken baguette. Boom. Always good. Every day I see a lot of Revuelto or Huracan, or anyway, a lot of cars here in Forte de Marmari. Very nice. So it sounds like the perfect place to be for supercars. You've seen a LaFerrari in a house. Nice. I've probably seen Ford Fiestas where I stay. So we don't have that same luxury. Cool. Apologies, guys. We actually made a lot of money. They were up to 780,000. So it does seem those elite races are the way to go to make some quick money, doesn't it? Our rewards then are coming in at 2x, 10,000, what are they called? Street coins. Just out of interest, I'm going to do one more race. 781,000. What will I get for a race? Oh shit, I forgot to put fuel in the car. Scratch that. We might not even finish this race, but 781,000 is where we were before we went into it. Let's see where we are when we come out of it. If we come out of it. And we'll see where we are. What you used to do is... Oh, we've already run out of fuel. No, don't photo mode. I've already run out of fuel. Come on. What you used to do is put the bigger fuel tank in to raise the weight of the car so you could put more power in. Yeah. We were kind of talking about it last week as well. It gets the centre of gravity of the car down too, which apparently is an OP thing to do. So... You can't just put fuel in it from here. No. Well, that sucks. Gas station. Where's our closest gas station? Up there. Fast travel. Come on. PR is based on power to weight. Yeah. Which isn't a bad thing. I actually think that's a better way of working it. Kind of gives us the luxury of doing more to the cars, doesn't it? And I'm sticking with sport fuel. Oh, it brings us right down to 800k, that's wicked. That means we'll know pretty much how much we're going to make from this elite race, which is what I want to know. Let's just do one more, and then we'll get onto that spin the wheel. And we'll see what our next drift car is going to be. In fact, this wouldn't even be accurate because we've lost our multiplier. Because obviously we kind of tapped out of the last race. So this one won't even be overly accurate, but it will give us an idea of what we're getting from the elite races in the Honda Civic C1 rated. And this is a shortcut, isn't it? If we could land it on all fours, which we do. Don't think it was worthwhile though, we lost more time than we gained. A lesson learned there. The Hennessy would be beautiful on TDU. Hennessy would, definitely. I mean, even some of the older supercars, like a Noble. I would like to see a Noble on there. You don't see those in games anymore. Some TVRs. I mean, the list is almost endless of cars I want to see in TDU. LaFerrari, not LaFerrari, Lexus LFA. I think that's top of the list for me. I need to see the LFA in TDU. That would be so good. Or the newly 27. Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep your eyes on the road. Newly 27 because nobody has it yet. No, I don't think so. Unless it's in the crew and I've not played it. Oh, that was oh shit, that was a really good corner. And then I got spooked. This isn't going to plan. When does it ever go to plan? How dark is the lighting on that camera? It's really bad. I need to remember never to wear a bright orange t-shirt again, because it's killing the light on the camera. Right, we'll can this race off. We'll get it finished. We'll go and do that spin the wheel. I think we've got around about 800,000 to spend, so we should be able to buy any car. I believe any car that we've got on the spin the wheel. Luck would have it, there's a few cars in there that we own from the DLC. So we may be treating ourselves to something, we may not be. We'll see how we get on. But this is another race which just didn't go to plan. What a surprise. But yeah, we need to see the LFA in game. I mean, the way Test Drive captures the visuals of a car, the audio of a car, to capture the LFA's noise, which I think is probably one of the best sounding cars ever, would be amazing. Lexus teased a new supercar at Goodwood Festival of Speed. I've seen a few of those. Could you imagine the... what is it called? Is it the Super Truck? The Ford Super Truck, the EV, is it 2,000 horsepower? It set the fastest time at Festival of Speed. Even things like that coming into the game. I'm not a big EV person for race games, but getting the Super Truck or the Super Van in would be absolutely wicked. The new SSC Otata, or whatever it's called, is a beautiful car. Would be nice to see that one. I generally don't know what that one is. They said is a Toyota that in Goodwood. Huh? They said is a Toyota that in Goodwood. I don't know what that means, Mazo, sorry. I've got no idea what that says. What we're going to do though, we've got our spin the wheel, okay? So I'm not going to rhyme off every car that's on the spin the wheel. It is every car C1 and C2 related that we could use. I think it's all rear wheel drives as well that we could basically use for drifting. You guys voted for an eliminator. It's okay, Mazo, don't have to apologise for bad English. It's not your first language, it's not a problem. You guys chose for eliminator, so one by one we can start knocking some cars off of the list. Here we shit pops coming up. Right, what's actually going to be good to do then, for reference, we'll bring up the dealership. And then whatever car it is, in case I don't know what it is, we can knock them off the list. Some cars are pretty easy to decipher, you know, what they are. Like, for instance, there we just had, is it the DX? Was it the DX8 we got? Yeah, the DX8, I believe, is the Mazda RX-8. And if it is, I'm not overly disappointed. I mean, I wouldn't mind a rotary. Yeah, DX8 is the Mazda RX-8. We will not be in a Mazda RX-8. Remove it from the list. What else are we going to come up? Well, what else are we taking off next, actually? I mean, even that's quite sad. I'm glad it's not the S14, but the EVX is, of course, the Mitsubishi Evolution 10. That's not ideal. I just realised that didn't come through the screen because I've got it on this screen. Anyway, EVX Evo 10. We're not going to be taking one of those. Ooh, what's a Z31? What is a Z31? This is where I would like a search list. That would be good. Right, we're all the way up here. We're not taking any C3s, so we're lower than the C3s. What is a Z31? It's going to be obvious, isn't it? Oh, what's that? Is that a 180SX? No. Is that a 180? Well, it doesn't really matter. We're not going to be using it. Have I thought of playing Tokyo Extreme Racer? Yes, and I don't think I like it. That is the one you just race around the outskirts of Tokyo on the freeways, isn't it? If it is, it's not for me. We might have a look at it at some point. I'll never say never, but I just don't think it's one for me personally. 2MR, that's the Mr. 2, isn't it? 2MR. Which I do, yeah, that sucks. I really like the old MR2s. They're cool with the turbo snorkels up the rear window and stuff. I quite like them. So we've not got Mr. 2. That's sad. This is going to take a few minutes, guys, but it's going to be fun. It'll build anticipation to what we're going to get through. We can take off the CRT, which I believe is one of the early ones as well, is it not? The CRT? What is our CRT? It's not the Charger then. It's not the Crown. If you guys in the chat see it before I do, type it. So the CRT is this thing. I don't even know what that car is. Let me know in the chat. I generally don't even know what that car is. So we've got to see it. Well, we're not taking a CRT. That is now removed from the list. You've missed what we're doing with the spin the wheel. We're spinning the wheel to, and whatever we eliminate down to Destroyer, it's going to be the next car we buy. M30. No, I like the M30, which is the BMW, I believe. Isn't it just the old E30? M3. Toyota Cresta, that's what that was. Perfect, thank you. Generally had no idea what that was. What are we looking for here? The M30. Yeah, that sucks. I really like that as well. That would have been a cool drift car. Ah well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. On to the next one. We'll remove that from the list. Oh, another one. E36 M3. No. Ah, we're getting rid of all the cool BMWs. S65. What is the S65? This is where it hurts the game a little bit that we don't have the real names. I've then got to go searching S65. That's a Mustang. It's not the end of the world. Oh, BSD just came through there with Mustang. Perfect. Dodge Charger. That's gone. Z, so that's the Nissan 300Z, that's gone. Not quite sure what that's meant to be. What's the Ansign 7? FX7, that must be. We're getting through the list slowly. Ooh, a TM2. What is a TM2? Not entirely sure. Let's get back to the beginning there. A TM2. TM2. It's not the TTRS. TM2 is that. What even is that? This actually shows just how limited my car knowledge is. There's the second car for this list. I've got no idea what that is, but whatever it is, we won't be using it. It's probably some other old Toyota again, like an older Cresta or something, like older Cresta or something. Oh, is it the DC2? It's not the Integra, which isn't in the game, the DC2. I do remember seeing this though and thinking, why has that got the DC2 name? It's not an Integra. It is a Challenger? Yeah. Strange name for it. DC2. It's not going to be one of those. Yay. Right. No. Oh, well, that's a shame. That's a shame. Charger. Sorry, not Challenger. Charger. Oh, that's a shame. The R32 Skyline. I'd really like those cars. That would have been lovely. The cat looks like the cat from the game Stray. I've not played it, but I know what cat that is. Yeah. Oh, it's not. It's the Evo 9. Oh, we're losing out on the other four-wheel drive car I put on the list. I never put any Subarus on the list either, because I want the Blob-Eye for a race car. I don't want it as a drift car. E46 M3 gone. How sad. We're losing a lot of cool cars here. We're going to end up in a bloody Mazda MX-5. I can tell it already. Another cool car gone. The R34 Skyline gone. Oh, how sad. We're losing so many cool cars. S14 Skyline this time. We're literally rinsing every cool car. A few are left in there. What have we got? We've got the S15. That's still there. Oh no, it's not. Why did I speak? The S15's gone now. I shouldn't have said anything. The S15's gone. The new Supra's gone. We're so going to end up with the Mazda MX-5. No, we're not. The Mazda MX-5's gone. Perfect. I think there's a second variant of that in here, though. I think the convertible version's maybe in there. Both Silvios back to back, breaking your heart. I know, I'm disappointed myself. Toyota GT86 gone. Not really fussed about that one. But considering what's left on the list here, it's probably one of the better ones. What is a DTS? I'm not sure. Let's see if we can find a DTS. Right, we've done all these ones. DTS. What the hell is a DT? Oh no! Oh, that's a shame. That would have been pretty cool. Oh. Oh, that sucks. We're losing a lot of cool cars. I don't even know if there's anything really cool left. 33R, FLD, the PF720R, the B19, the E86. We've still got an S13 in there. We've not got a lot of cool cars left, guys. We've really not. We're going to end up with something really shit. Z37, so that will be the Nissan 370Z. That's gone. We've got a 350Z. That's not too bad. That would keep us on the Fast and Furious vibe. If it stays. Oof, just stays. What is an F69? Answers on a postcard for that one. F69. What the hell is an F69? I've got no idea. F69. Where are we? Oh, we've still got a Porsche. That's quite cool. That's still on the list. An F69. No! No. That sucks. That would have been a wicked next car. Don't know why it's called an F69, but yeah. Oh well, that's gone as well. Who's ready for a Mazda MX-5? Oh, what have we lost? No! R33 GTR's gone. I thought it was going to be the Mark 1 RX-7. M92C, so that is the convertible E92 M3. I believe that was one of the first cars we had. Yep, M92C, that is also gone as well now. It is indeed. Oh, it will be a Ford from 69. Yeah, maybe that makes sense. Oh, S18. I think that was a good one as well. Back down to DLC cars. Let's work our way back through the list. What are we looking for here? An S18, wasn't it? Yeah, S18. Got the S14 was there, S13, S15, S80. Maybe it was supposed to be the S80, I don't know. CRX7 is still there. Let's go. Used it on your own in real life. Perfect. What's going on, Kieran? I hope you're doing well tonight, my friend. Glad to have you here as always. We've not got much of this spin the wheel left to go. We are looking for an S18 because that's the latest car that we've lost. What is an S18? Maybe it was supposed to be S80 and I've just mistyped. No idea. Whatever it is, it's gone. It's gone. What have we got left? 15 cars? That is the Mark 1 RX-7 gone. S18's a 180SX. I think it might have been. I might have just glossed over it. A B19. Oh, I just wish we knew what these cars were easily. Maybe it is easy and I'm just not thinking about it. A B19 was that? Or was it something different? It was the B19. That's a shame. That would have been a cool drift car. But it's not to be. Remove it. Not too many left now. Come on, give your answers. What do you think we're going to end up in? We have now lost the PF... No, it was the 20R. I think that was another car I kind of wanted to keep there. Was the 20R. 20R. Yep. I definitely wanted that kept. Ah. Shipbox coming. Whoever called it to start with, looks like you're going to be right. We're going to get a shipbox. Tomorrow is the day, finally. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. HS2. What is the HS2? What is our HS2? Let's take a quick nose at that because I'm not too familiar with what that will be. Bum, 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 bum. Not seen it yet. HS2. The higher up we go, the cooler it's probably going to be. Oh, it's the S2000. Well in, Queen. That's an awful one to get rid of. That would have been a wicked car to have. But it's not meant to be. Where am I going to stream it? I'm going to stream 15 minutes to 30 minutes before the dev documentary starts. We'll have a chat. FLD's gone. I'll stop going through this, guys. We'll speed this up a bit. I'll start the stream 50 minutes to half an hour before it starts. That's the Crown gone. What a shame. Don't like them. And then we can have a chat about it. We'll bring some people in. We'll talk about it, what it's going to be. And then we'll watch it all. Then we can have a chat about it. S13. I'm really losing all the fucking cool cars. We'll have a chat about it after it. We'll take a break. We'll come back on for another stream. We'll do some gameplay and stuff, Mojo. And we'll just see what we're going to get. Z40 gone. I'm not even going to look to reference anything anymore, guys. Let's just get down to our last 2 or 3. We'll see what we've got. We'll have a look at them. There's a couple of cool cars still left. E86 gone's a shame, but we've still got the Nissan 370Z. We've got a convertible MX-5. I'm not sure what any of these ones are off the top of my head. AE86, a Sprinter would be wicked. 400Z, is that still here? No. Z35 gone. That's a shame. It's going to be this bloody Nissan 300Z, isn't it? I don't want it. Thank you, it's gone. I didn't want that for a drift car. So, we'll get down to the last three. We'll see what we're left with. What's gone this time? We have lost the P64. So we are left with the PF7, the R86, and the NX5C. So, get back to the start of the list. Come on now, DLC content. We are looking for PF7, R86, and N5C. P57. First of all, let's find the P57. P57, where are you? I've probably went past it trying to do this quickly. Nope. I must have went past it. What is a P? Is it a P57? Am I even looking for the right thing? A PF7, my word. A PF7. What is a PF7? Oh, okay. Interesting. A big Pontiac. Yeah, I'm sure it's a Pontiac, isn't it? That's an interesting one. The PF7. Next off was the R86, which is... What's an R86? R86. I've got the G86. That went earlier though, it's definitely not that. We're looking for an R86. It's the exact same fucking car. Okay, at least it's a drift-ish car. And the NX5C, which I believe is a Mazda MX-5. NX5C. Yep, and we've got a... Oh no. It's going to be a bloody Mazda fucking MX-5, isn't it? Bevan, you absolute legend with the super chat. Thank you very much for the 1,000. Thank you for the dono, and I hope you're doing well. Hope recovery's going well for you in your surgery. Great to have you back here as always. Yeah, great to have you back here, my friend. So we've got a is it a Pontiac? Yeah, we're going to have a Pontiac, like a GR86 or an MX-5 convertible. What do we lose? Oh my god, we're going to end up with the MX-5, aren't we? It's either the Pontiac or it's an MX-5. And I genuinely want the MX-5 now. It's going to be the Pontiac, it's the Pontiac. Oh no, the PF7's gone. It is. What we land on, we eliminate. We just lost the we just lost the Pontiac. I mean, it doesn't get any better. We're still going to be in a Mazda bloody MX-5. But it's a... Who called it? Who called it first? Somebody called it first that we were going to end up in an MX-5 and a Miata. Well, thank you very much for that. You could have said, no, you're going to get a GT86 or you're going to get an S14. No, you're going to get a Mazda MX-5. Well, thank you very much for that. Listen, we're going to play about with it, right? It's cheap. It's 25k. It's not too bad. Mikey B, it was you. It's all Mikey B's fault. It's all good. The Pontiac Firebird would have been pretty cool. It would have, but it's all your fault, Mikey. It's all good. Definitely going to be a Miata. It was coin tossed. Will you make it blue and call it minty? Is that what people do? Daffy, thank you very much, my friend. Have a good night. Enjoy work. So So apparently we now have a Mazda MX-5 that we're going to call Minty. You can become a hairdresser now. Unfortunately, only hairdressers can drive an MX-5. Yes, until they're lowered and you put a welded diff into them and you're 18 and you wear your baseball cap up like this, then you're cool. Oh my god, so that reference totally went over my head. Jimmy Broadbent's is Minty. Again, this game is annoying me with number plates. You have a number plate slot. Why does it just kind of get wedged in to the boot lid? It's so stupid. That's one thing that really annoys me about this game. Right, just how terrible is this MX-5? Yep, it's awful. But it has got pop-up headlights, that's cool. The headlights look comically large, yeah they do. Right, can we do a drift? Not really. So, we're then going to have to decide, one, what are we building with this one? How are we building it? Are we doing an engine swap? Do you know what we should do? We'll be sensible here, right? One of the championships is surely a drift championship. Can't do that. That's C2. But it's Burnout Rangers. So we could build it to a C2. Pythons. C4. I don't want to go that far with it. StreetNet. I mean, if you guys want to suggest, we're going to build it for drifting BSD. Drift United C4. It's probably a bit powerful for that one, isn't it? C4 again, C3. What are these guys? C6. Absolutely not. C2. That's not too bad. What's this? What's this club all about? Western Sierra. I'm thinking either C2 or C3 rated. Savage Club is a C3 rated drift. Where are they based? Savage. There we go. So that's a drift based club. And that is C3 rated. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build the MX-5. Probably going to regret it. But we're going to build the MX-5 for a C3 rated club. Use it for Savage. Easy drift. Well, that's on you. If it goes wrong, Digital Diesel, it is all your fault. You've just been doing some drifting on the Crew Motorfest. The game can even make me feel like a competent drifter. Kieran, you did alright in that EG Civic on Friday's stream. We've got a lot of things we need to do to this Mazda though. We can take it up to C3. First things first. We could stick an RB into it. And we'd have an RB26 MX-5, which would be absolutely insane. Or we could stick an LS. It would take it to C4. We can't have an LS. We could put a 2JZ into it. What's this HQ37? A V6? Would that be... what would that be out of? A 370Z maybe? Do we go for a straight 6 or a V6 MX-5? First person to comment, V6 or straight 6 is what we go with. First person to comment, straight 6, V6 for the MX-5. Straight 6 it is. It's an RB26. Same engine as an Aventine, yeah. Okay, we're going to have an RB26 MX-5. Let's go and see what this is like first of all. I'm not bothered about the coins. We'll just wait till Kieran plays and we'll take his coins off him again. It's fine. Kieran, I need to get those 10 coins back to you actually. Sounds a bit lame. it's a little bit more driftable than what the stock motor was. It should be with 300 horsepower going through it, so it's a little bit better. Ooh, we lost it. Ooh, that's what else is wrong. That's better. I'm on controller again tonight, Raspberry Dragon. Just didn't have it in me to go on the wheel tonight. No! Do you know where we need to go to? We'll go down to the Magic Roundabout. Let's fast travel down to that tuning shop, because at least we can then play about with it there as well. Reverse entry 5 out of 5. Hell yeah. Totally meant to do that one. Let's see how it goes round the roundabout first of all. So we definitely need a differential, okay? I can tell that already because it just does not want to hold the drift. Yeah. Right, let's You didn't check them films out, did I? Films? No, I didn't. You will have to remind me. I'm going to plead ignorance. You're going to have to remind me, Kieran. Right then. What are we going to do here? We want to stick differential. Oh, what were we advised to do here, actually? What were we advised to do with these differentials when we spoke with SMD? He helped us build that car very well. Was it just a welded diff, or was it the full-on ultimate diff? Let me quickly change cars. I'm going to look at how we built the BMW, because the way he kind of built that car for us with the tuning stuff, yeah, we're not going to replicate that one, but... oh no, I can change car here, that's fine. If I could see the build list for this, parts-wise, then I can at least know what I need to put on. Welded diff is better for drifting. Yeah, I would assume so as well. Differential, it's the racing diff he put in this one. So it was ultimate everything, I believe. No, we never even touched the clutch. Racing diff, everything was standard for drive. Right, interesting. Just a racing differential. And then obviously you have to change the setup of the car. No, I don't want a car dealership. I keep pushing the wrong goddamn buttons. Oh dear. How many of you guys have used the MX-5 then? Let me know. Let me know what's best to do to it. Megalopolis Expressway, 6 films, all on YouTube from the 1988 to early 2000s, Japanese street racing, a bit corny but good car films. I will write that down right now. Megalopolis. I think I've wrote it down already, but I threw the paper out. Where's my paper gone? It's underneath my laptop. I wrote it down. Megalopolis. I'll check it out tonight. Right, differential. We'll stick the racing differential in for now. And then body-wise, I don't think we're going to need to do too much there. Suspension arms, though, we're going to stick it all on We'll go for it. We'll get this thing built properly. All the roll bars that we could go with, we'll go with the big old brakes. Slam it on its fecking nose. Slam it on its arse. Go with the big dampers. It just looks like every other MX-5 that I see driving past me nowadays, on its absolute arse. And then we're looking at power. I think we've probably got enough power at this point, haven't we? Can't go wrong with an exhaust. 300 horsepower. Stick the exhaust manifolds on. We're still C3, which is good. Better block. Still C3 rated. Intake manifold. That's probably as much as we can go. Yep, can't do turbos. That takes us to C4. But if we do then put on the ultimate fuel tank, can we put a little bit more in? Can't do turbos. Oh, only just. Can do those camshafts and that ECU. That doesn't work out too badly. Let's go and see how insane this one is then. Welded for 100% lock adjustable for racing for adjustable lock, yep. Project Motor Racing. Bevan, we watched that. Apologies, never watched it. I looked into Project Motor. Was it? Yeah, Project Motor Racing. It looks absolutely amazing. It comes out in November, so that is one I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on. I do want to find a... What would you call it? An endurance racing game. There's a few coming. Revo Sport. What else is there? Project Motor Racing. There's a few endurance racers coming I want to keep my eyes on. Because I've kind of got the fun game, which is going to be CarX Street or maybe the Crew Motorfest. We've got, for me, what I would call maybe a more serious game in Test Drive Unlimited, and I want I kind of want an endurance racer, which I would take as maybe that Project Motor Race would be pretty cool. But it looks absolutely fantastic. Quality of the gameplay, the story mode it's going to have looks pretty cool as well. Yeah, I'm into it. Looks a very good game. And our MX-5 feels pretty good. Holds that drift, no problem at all. And we've not even had a build done for it yet. Let's go get up into these hills. Let's see what it's like. This isn't too bad. You can see why every 22-year-old guy has an MX-5 now. Granted, they don't have an RB26 in it, but we do, and it's fucking nuts. Oh. And I can see why every 26-year-old that has a Mazda MX-5 crashes it. Right, so there is a little bit of work to do. It does just throw the back end around a little bit too quickly, so I'm going to reference the build that SMD done for the 5 Series for me and try and translate that over into this one. Somebody actually done a post, it was Queen. When I was researching how to do setup, it was telling you to have 235 tyres. I've not done tyre profiles yet, I've done none of the styling, but yeah, it would make sense, gives you a bit more purchase on the road. Have I played BeamNG? I played BeamNG when it first came out years ago. I don't mind it, I know obviously the most fun you'll have with BeamNG is mods, basically. It is such a cool game, it's just another one that's like, yeah, I kind of got bored of it very quickly. It wasn't what I wanted in a game as such, so it's cool though. I like watching videos on it, I just don't like playing it. You've got a regular MX-5 built for C4 drifting. Maybe I could take a look and share my setup if you want. I am more than willing to try anybody's setup. There's a YouTube channel that has them called JDM Restorations. They're called Shuto Kusoku. Their first film's called Shuto Kusoku Trial. You're just trying to make me swear. Multiplayer mod for BeamNG could be fun. You've never tried it. I've never seen that myself. Unfortunately, this one's going to have the roof down at all times, and it looks absolutely awful with the spoiler on it. Maybe we don't do a body kit. Maybe we just do panels. What the hell is that? Looks like a cat flap. I'm not going to like building this car at all. I mean, that's probably the bumper I would go with, but even then it still sucks. We'll just stick a body kit on. Don't like that one. Don't particularly like that one. Don't like that. You get a little duck fin spoiler. I'll take that one. Purchase that for now. Yeah, that's quite cool. Bit different. Mirrors. Don't like them. They suck. Side skirts. We've already got big skirts onto it. Did that leave them yet? Did. Trunk lid. Yeah. Yeah, like... sorry, I like that spoiler. What exhaust do we got then? That's the stock exhaust. That's quite cool. Although I do quite like that. It's silly. Roll cage, absolutely. Oh, did I sit and spend time trying to find wheels for it? I might do that in my own time. Yeah, we'll leave it at that just now. Bang all that. Paint job, car. I've got no idea. Let's go for Jobby Brown. Styling? What we're doing here? Oh. We've got a big deep dish wheel for drifting. You need a big deep dish wheel, don't you? Yeah, we'll go with that one. Colour. Stays black. Handbrake, you've got to have a big stupid handbrake. We'll go with that as well. Seat. We'll go with that, but we'll change it to red because race car. Yep. Right seat, we're not changing that. Brakes. Yeah, we'll go with them. Not doing neons. Can you not change the colour of these? No. You do that in paint, don't you? Front light colour. Get that yellow. Always looks good. Right, we'll go with that for now. And then paint job. Is it not down here you do your brake calipers? Yes. Only colour brake caliper should be is red, in my opinion. There we go. Hot take. BeamNG is so overrated. Realistic soft body physics if every car was made of tin. So I'm kind of the same perspective, right? You want to get 6-spoke rotor grids. I mean, that's a good shout, actually. Rotor grids would be cool on this. Let's just do it. That's a shiny jobby indeed. So, BeamNG, I'm of the same perspective. I think it is overrated. That's probably why I don't like playing it. However, some of the videos that people make on it are just... where are rotors in this game, actually? No, don't want those wheels. They look shit. I don't personally like playing it, but some of the videos I watch are very entertaining. It's like some of the videos that come out of US versus UK or all that kind of thing. They do like crash tests and all that. I think they're really good, fun videos to watch. Silly videos, but they're good, fun videos to watch. So I totally get why people play it. I sit and spend stupid hours watching it on TikTok, for crying out loud. Have I tried the rally update on BeamNG? I've watched them again. I've watched it, just not tried it myself, mate. I probably should pick it up again. I think it's actually still yeah, it is. It's still installed on my desktop. these are just stock wheels. Let's go through BSBS. I assume this is all BBS wheels. They're not going to be in here. No. Zero drift wheels. Man, there could be something. Oh, they're actually quite smart. Not putting turbo fans on. I don't even know why they're using the game. I don't like them. Not for me. 3-spoke wheels on there. I'm not putting 3 spokes on. Some dollar style spinner wheels and hydraulics. God, that's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, isn't it? Right, they should be in here. Although, no, maybe not on that. We'll build a rally car at some point. That would look quite cool. This ain't GTA 5. Dollar style spinners and hydraulics is just, I mean, that's MX5 right there, isn't it? That's just GTA San Andreas written all over it. We're getting close, we're getting close. I generally might even put them on it because it looks so bad. Nope, they're going on. Sorry. This is the silly part though. To make the wheels bigger, I've now got to go to the bloody tuning shop. Oh dear, had to clear my throat. Right. What I want to do here, I want to go to the tuning shop again. Make them a little bit bigger, make the wheels a little bit wider. Ah shit, here we go again. Big smoke jumped in the Beata. I like it, that's class. Right, front rims, we're going to go for 2... Right, now we're talking, something like that. That's quite cool. 205 is probably as much as we can go until we get a bit of camber, so we'll stick with that for now. On the rear, so we're 205, 40, 17s on the rear. We'll at least get 16s, I think, on the front. 205. No, we're not. Jeez. Oh, we need some camber. We'll do that for now. Can I do camber here? No. I go here. Nope. Nope. There. What we're thinking now, we want front camber. That might be enough. Yeah. Rear camber. I don't think we're going to need too much here. Although we actually want positive camber, don't we? No, that's the wrong thing. Positive camber. I believe that's how we were doing it. And if we come back in again, we should be able to knock that. Come on now. Enter. I should be able to do this again. There. We'll try that. But what that's then going to do is screw up how our wheels sit. So back to the wheels again. Rear tires. Huh? Oh, that's the size of profile. Right, okay. So what we're going to want to do is something like that. Maybe. Oh, that sucks. You can just see it popping through. Oh, this isn't going to work out. No. That works. That doesn't. So it's a 185 40 17. We'll give that a try instead. The front actually sits okay now. Cool, we can go with that. You've got -8 camber and -2.4 runs pretty well. Number 9's a large number 9. Right, let's see if that drifts any better now. Yeah, that feels okay. Yeah, we feel good, we feel good. And then we go and do that. So it doesn't feel as smooth as what the BMW build was. I'm sure it was SMD that done that for me. God, that would have been a week ago now, wouldn't it? We were shared that build. If it wasn't SMD, I am sorry, but I think that's who it was who shared the build for that one. And it felt very clean. If I could get something similar for this and understanding the physics of how the cars are built, we're on to a winner with this, but already it does feel good. I mean, I'm somebody that can't drift, and I'm drifting this thing reasonably well until I do something like that. Just trying to manage the speed, essentially. In fact, what he did say was try the Street Plus tyres, just to control the drift a little bit better. I mean, if that car wasn't there, we were on for a winner. Yeah, we're alright with that. Right, what we're going to do then, we'll head on over to Savage, we'll get that started off tonight, and then we'll do some community play. What do you guys think about that? Tough shit if you don't like it, because that's what I'm doing. No, we'll head over, we'll do some of the Savage races, or the Savage drifting, understand what's going on there. And then we'll bring some of you guys and we'll open the floor up and get on with all of that. Sounds good to BSD. Fantastic. Can I go to it, please? Savage? Oh, right, okay. Feel free to drift. Fast travel to here. Let's see what we're going to want to go to. Destroyer's made a new livery in TDU. Interested, Destroyer? Let me know what you've done. Right, let's see what drifting in this game is all about. Asphalt, free drift. Oh, so we just got to get 11,000 points. Right, okay, 11,000 points within a minute 45. So that's where this one's struggling, because I'm spinning it out too much. Which means the BMW is obviously just so much better for this. Yeah. So Savage Club's a little bit weird because you get drift zones instead of routes, right? But it's good to learn, because as you can see I really need to learn, plus the fact this Mazda, I can't get it to hold a drift. I'm going to have to look at how the BMW is built and bring it over into this. Inactive drift. Right. That was awful. But it's a learning curve. Best to change the diff to get used to it. You need a lot of points on hard. It's in a very limited time. So would I be better just dropping down the difficulty rating here then? Am I too ambitious doing this on hard? You started on normal, right? Okay. So if you drift in one endless loop, it'll punish you, so you need to switch direction more often. All things I need to know. Right, how do I change the difficulty? There, we'll go for normal. I don't know if that saved. It didn't. Normal. Nope, didn't save again, my god. Normal. Apply. That's better. So drifting on hard is near impossible, and that's exactly what I just tried to do. Right, let's try that one again then. And we need to switch direction as much as possible. Nah, come on. That's better. As soon as you get to that angle where you go for what's a large angle drift, the back end just disappears. It doesn't like it at all. There. Just lost our multiplier. The exhaust's fantastic. I thought it was. It looks mad. No, no, no. Get off the wall. Good. I mean, I know I'm going to do it, but that's frustrating. Trying drifting in first person, you find it easier that way. It could be worth a go. I know for a fact I won't be able to do it in first person. I know for a fact I can't do it in first person. What I'm going to do is just see if it is me or if it is the car. Because the BMW is also eligible for this race. Or this series, being a C3. So if we jump into the BMW this time... Oh, it just took me away from the goddamn race. That's very, very, very annoying. We wanted... that race. Cars in club, join with the car as well. Cool. That was the race we were just doing, or the challenge we were just doing. Was that one there. Can I go to it? Believe in yourself, you must believe. I'll get it, don't worry, I will get it. Alright, can I see the races? There we go. Asphalt attack. You need less point time stays. You did drifting on easy, couldn't cope with the frustration, you're also rubbish. Paul, don't stress, man, I'm awful at drifting, but the car we have built, this BMW, I've managed to get better with it. And I'll just see if it is purely the Mazda I need to set up, because the BMW, I'm competent, not good, I'm competent at drifting with this thing. I don't think I'm doing any better at all, am I? Gutted, lost the multiplier. It's going to be close if we can even get this done or not. But they need 400 points. 10 seconds. Hell yeah. Boom. Done. Erica Musterman, how are you tonight? Welcome in. You done it on easy as well. So, oh, look how close we are to the wall. We look so good. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. So basically, I need to spend more time on the MX-5 and try and get that thing built for drifting. I'm going to reference or cross-reference how the BMW was built and take that over to the Mazda. Work at basically getting it a little bit better. Hopefully we can make it as competent for this idiot to use. Whilst trying to drift. So one thing I do want to do before I kind of go into us all playing online, I'd like to be able to edit this map so I could only see these ones here, like just the Savage races, like the Savage challenges essentially. Like I know it's not hard to see them, but I'd like to be able to isolate little bits in the map. Yeah, make it a bit more user friendly. Again, you probably can do it and I just can't see it just now. I'll do this one, guys, then I'll open up a lobby, we can all jump in, we can do some drifting, I'll play about with the Mazda, and that'll probably round us out for tonight. So what's our target this time? 7,600. Probably should have went in the Mazda to start with. I didn't know if I could go out there or not, so... Oh no, I can, I've just looked at the minimap. Right. How is that not a large bloody drift angle, man? The fucking car was side on. This one doesn't actually feel too bad. I don't know if the ground being a bit more open, expansive, it's easier to get this one done, but it feels like we're going to get this one nailed out pretty easy here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. 9,000. Nice and easy one to get that one gone. Addicted to this game right now. Hope you're having fun today. Erica, I am ever... thank you ever so much. Totally hooked on this game. It's wicked. Starting to get a little bit better. Maybe noticeable. Starting to get a little bit better at the drifting. Still don't fully understand the... oh, how do I put it nicely? The hype around drifting. It's not something I've ever personally loved. But it is an incredible amount of fun in the game. I'm not going to dispute it. Right, what am I going to look for here? Get into that race, or that challenge, Savage Challenge, and then I'll open up the lobbies. We'll jump into the MX-5 again. Right. So yeah, you guys get yourselves ready. Once this drift, what do you call it? Competition? This effort in drifting is done. I'll open up the lobbies and we can have a mess about. Yeah, it just spins and spins and spins out. Try to go close to the car and be cool. Shouldn't have done that. I don't think I'm going to do this. No! We're about 1,000 points off. 500 points off. Damn it. Trick is to keep the drift going as long as possible. Don't mind that middle clock when it punished by doing circles, keep doing the same points right. Right, cool. Jim Canna. You jump on but you can't be arsed. Don't worry about it, mate. I'll open up the lobbies. We'll stick on for what, half an hour or something. And then that'll be the stream done for tonight. Streaming twice tomorrow, so yeah, got a lot of streaming to do, which is cool. Oh, why did I lose my multiplier there? I was still drifting. Do you not get anything for a 360? That sucks. Can do 360s fine. There we go, there's our points. Boom, done. Mostly on angle, trying to get large angle for most points. So the problem I've got with that Mazda is, I totally get that. The problem I've got with the Mazda, as soon as I get to large angle, it just spins away from me. So yeah, I'll spend time this week. So for Friday's stream, if it is going to be CarX Street, that'd be good. I'll figure it out depending on what we get tomorrow. If it's going to be for CarX Street, I'm going to concentrate on building the Mazda this week for Friday's stream, if that makes sense. But what we're going to do now, it's the time in today's stream. Let's go live. Hey, live? Let's go online. My rooms. Have I still got an active room? Right. That one there can go. Yes. My rooms. Let's just delete that one as well. So what we're going to do is create a room, and we'll just call it Bryson 6 once again. Put the tags on. It's not private, crossplay. Everything's good there. Anybody that wants to join in tonight is more than welcome. And I'm going to head over to the magic roundabout. We can do some drifting there. We can work our way up through the mountain roads. It'll be nice and scenic to round us off tonight. There's no room code, room settings, that's all fine. Yep, back. My rooms. It's working, good. That's all I wanted to see. Can I click in to see who's in the room, perhaps? BSD's in. Oh, we've got a few folk in. Oh, we've all morphed into one another. And it looks like it's a Mazda MX-5 freak off. What the hell's happened to your MX-5? Oh, that looks so much better than mine because it's got a roof and the headlights don't come all the way up. I want to do that. The headlights look cool. But you've got the same duck fin, tail fin spoiler thing. That's cool. I like that. And I really like the wheels. They're deep dish as fuck. Wow. Can you change the dish on your wheel? Pull your phone up to see the wrap. Nope, not that one. It'll be this one. Nope. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's wicked. Oh, nice work, mate. That was really good. Do you know what, guys? I need a thumbnail for Friday's stream, so get yourselves in a nice position because we're making some artwork. What I would like, if possible, wheels by Papa John's. Yeah, something. Just park yourselves up somewhere, guys. Tried to do Mad Max, still it turned out right. I think it turned out fantastic. BSD, it looks class. Right, let me quickly take a picture. And it means I've got a good thumbnail for Friday's stream. No, I don't need to move. What I would like to do, though, is get this onto bloody... Get bobbing off, because I hate that. Can I change to drone from here? Yes, I can. There we go. That's better. Wow. It was very sensitive. Why is the focal point so bad? Wow. How do I get that then? I want settings. That's better. Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot it's bloody CarX Street. It doesn't save it into a folder. I need to screenshot it. Thank you very much. I have used and abused all of you people in the game. I've got what I wanted. Right, why have I got a destination highlighted on here? Let's get rid of that. That exhaust is absolutely amazing though. I love it. The big pointy up with the NOS coming out the back, it looks so good. What, I mean, there's no point in me asking BSD because you can't type back, but what engine do you have in your MX-5? Because you're a hell of a lot quicker than I. Kieran, you should have FOMO. You can be arsed, you can get on. But again, you can sit in the chat and talk to everybody, that's all good. Can you write in the thumbnail, plus Kieran, so I feel included? And we'll call it quits for the street coins. You've got yourself a deal. Stock, but you have ultimate parts for everything. Thank you for stopping to share that. Right, that's cool. I want that so bad, Digital Diesel. I want that so goddamn bad. I just need to finish finding the parts, don't I? It's so cool. And then we've got the assassin with this, the Sylvias. True story, growing up, a friend of mine, sadly passed away this year actually, had a Sylvia, a S13 and S14 in green and in red. And that's like my memory of Big Shabba was with the S13s and S14s and stuff. So I love them. Good effort. Right, shall we go and take a little drift up through the mountains? Stock, ultimate for everything. Full ultimate suspension, minus brakes and dampers. I don't have to say sorry, it's all good. That's life. People die. It's the way things go. No, honestly guys, don't have to apologise. These things happen. I don't bring it up for sympathy, so don't feel the need to apologise. But no, his S14, his S13s he had, the guy was fucking nuts in them. You give him anything, he could drift it. And he had a Mini Cooper, one of the supercharged Mini Coopers. Was it an R52 he had? And it was the loudest screaming supercharger you'll ever hear. It's so nuts. He had some fucking cool cars. A man of the people. Hell yeah. I'm a man of the people. And Kieran, I'm not taking the piss. I will do that, don't worry. I've thought about how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to get ChatGPT to help me, and I'll import that onto the image. Oh, spun out. Yeah, it just doesn't want to grab here, and then when it grabs, it just throws me around. That's better. So we're not getting the revs high enough then to make this thing want to go. But if I have it in second gear, it just puts too much load through the back wheels. And it spins me out of the drift. Digital Diesel, your windows are so trippy with those bars you've made on them. It's mad. The little MX-5's not bad, is it? It just needs a little bit of tweaking. Where were these bloody 90,000 points on those last challenges we had? Oh shit. Curb, curb, curb. Things aren't good. Much better. Let's see if we can hold this all the way up to the gas station with no crashes and no spinouts. Oh, almost lost it there. Thought we were gone, I thought we were spinning out back there. We're good, we managed to save it though. This is always the corner that catches me out because it tightens up so much. Oh, we were almost lost it again. I mean, if nothing else, like, I know I've said it a few times, I don't love drifting, but it does put a smile on your face. And then the self of accomplishment, or is this the one that tightens? Yeah, both of them do. The level of accomplishment you get after it, which is stupid because it's just fucking skidding around, wasting your tyres. You do get a level of accomplishment out of it. Oh. Nice. That poor engine, exactly. You've just spent 20-30 grand on a fucking RB26 to stick it in a Mazda MX-5 and you go and do that shit to it. Queen was running out of fuel, Digital Diesel's big tank just wiped out my MX-5. I think this MX-5 would fit inside that Volvo. Nope, nope, nope. Nice, that was a good entry. I'm starting to get the hang of this little car. I'll wait here for the rest of the guys come down. There you go. There we go. Get those tandems going on. So with the tandem drifting then, do you get like a 2x multiplier, 3 or 4 depending on how many people's in the drift? Is that a thing? You won't be able to drive straight after tonight. I don't drive much, so I'm fine. I ride a bike more than I drive a car nowadays, so I'll be okay. I can't get any bloody traction to get back onto the road. If you miss your bike, Kieran, buy another bike. You won't miss something if you go and get a new one. That's why I look at it. Can't get this thing going. Come on. There we go. Whoa, bloody curb. You had knee surgery last year, kind of disabled, so fair enough. Yeah, that's a fair answer. Although I don't know if you watch 44 Teeth, the bike channel on YouTube. Boothie, he crashed at the Isle of Man TT 3 years ago. He had his leg amputated, and that's him back riding again now with one leg. He obviously has his false leg. Maybe a different scenario to yourself, I don't know, but that's him back riding again now. So there's always hope. Never give up. Never give up the hope, mate. Is Bevan still in the chat, or has he had to drop off? We've not really had a catch up, even much of last week. Just want to make sure his surgery recovery essentially is going well. No, come on. To be honest, with no leg, you can't get leg pain. That is fucking true, yeah. Your knee's Muller, but better than before surgery, so got to be grateful. So for me, not to compare apples and pears here, I've got tendinitis in my knees, patella tendinitis, so my knees aren't great either. Probably not as bad as what yours sound, if I'm going to be honest with you. My knees still function, they just hurt when I do things, but hey, it is what it is. Brakes don't work tonight. It's alright, Queen, don't stress. I just have little ability to get the car off the mud. I don't know, but if you tandems raise your mouth quite quickly, give lots of points. Yeah, so with the tandems, does it change every time, or does the tandem, change the more people that are in the tandem? You ruptured ligament and shredded your cartilage. That sounds absolutely horrible. Just to be perfectly blunt, it sounds awful. So speedy recovery on that one, nonetheless. Right, let's get one last run in the cars, guys, and then we'll wrap up for tonight. See if we can get a tandem going on. was horrendous. But you don't need to hear about it. Ha! See what you did there. Sorry. I was a bit slow there, BSD. No! Those little curbs just screw you so badly. Again, it's as soon as I dip a wheel off the road surface, which is a good thing I suppose, but as soon as the wheel dips off the road surface, it just screws your momentum. Do you know what actually I've just thought about? What's the script with four-wheel drifting in this game? Is that hard or is it easier? There we go. I probably should have thought about that actually, but I wouldn't mind giving four-wheel drive drifting, or four-wheel drifting essentially, an attempt, because I was really good in Evos and old games and Subarus. Sorry, with Subarus and old games with four-wheel drifting. Come on, there we go, we're on the road. I absolutely love that old Volvo, it's so cool. It was totally worth it. It sounded so cool through the little tunnel. No, we're done, we're done. Come on the road. There we go. Oh dear. That's a good one, Queen. Nice. Oh, we almost looked half like we knew what we were doing there. Oh, we've lost it. Oh, we just kept it. Oh, that was so close. Come on, get the back end out. There we go. There we go. Guys, you might even make a drifter out of me one day, because I'm having an absolute blast doing this. Sorry I've not spoke, I've been concentrating on it, and that's probably a bad thing. And as soon as I start talking, I lose my drift. But yeah, you might make me start drifting more and more. I mean, most of these streams are just turning into drift streams now, which I do want to separate myself away from. But it is an incredible amount of fun, especially in this game. And then when you throw in the added caveat of some other people jumping in and just having a blast doing the same kind of thing, you've got to love it. You've got to love it. I think Digital Diesel's maybe ran out of fuel because he's had to reset back up to the gas station at the top of the hill there. I believe that's Digital Diesel anyway, because Raspberry Dragon had already ran out earlier. Ah! Oh, those little curbs, they just screw you. That was such a good run we had there as well. My bad, guys, my bad. I cooked it. We saved it. We still got the combos. We're good. What a nice way to round things off. Moving in harmony. I can see you guys on the screen. It's better for the stream as well, actually, being at the back. Beautiful way to finish off for tonight. Oh, it's my bad. Right guys, I will probably call it a night at that because it's very late here. I need to get some beauty sleep before what is inevitably going to be a busy week for work. Just to kind of recap tomorrow's plan of attack, we'll create the event for YouTube. We'll schedule what we're going to do with the... what's it called? Dev documentary, isn't it? For tomorrow. Plan is to stream twice. Probably start around about, I don't know, half an hour, maybe 50 minutes before the dev documentary starts. We'll watch the dev documentary, we'll talk about it afterwards. Have a break for a little bit, then we'll come back on probably in and around about 9:30 PM and we'll do some live gameplay for Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. You guys of course can join as always. We can talk more about the dev documentary, Season 4, Year 2, everything else that's going on, guys. But as always, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Kieran, I will make sure that thumbnail is created for Friday. You have my word on that one, guys. Thank you very much once again for tuning in, and I will catch you all tomorrow for another live stream.